which one has been...
yes, Chair.
Which
paragraph? 2.1. Paragraph 2.1.
2.1, you had queried 4.5 million for printing advertising.
Yeah, Chair, here the issue was the payment vouchers were not provided at the time of audits, but currently those payment vouchers has been provided.
They have been provided, so the 4.5 million has now been supported.
Yes.
The next one?
2.2, unsupported expenditure, utility supplies and services. We queried around 6 billion. Again, the management, the issue is here, the payment vouchers and the relevant supporting documents were not provided. And currently the management were able to provide that. So the payment vouchers
so just to confirm that, for example, 2.2, just randomly, could we see the annexure, the supporting documentation for the 6 million? Because yes, we would agree with you, but also we have a responsibility to verify. Governor, which annexure supports the 6 million under 2.2?
2.2.
Annex?
Oh, Mr. Chair.
Quite a lot of...
Page 305, yeah.
305, page 305.
So, Auditor, you had queried the payment voucher and supporting documents. I can see a payment voucher here where the payee is Kenya Power. Is that the one?
Yes.
The 6 million was paid to Kenya Power?
Yes. Yeah, at the time of audit, this voucher was not availed, but now we are seeing the voucher.
Governor, why are you making your life complicated? You are paid Kenya Power, which obviously must be a legitimate payment. Now, the people of Kisii, in their mind, ulikula 6 million, as per this report. Because these reports, when they come out, people make conclusions. If these records were available in the entity, why were they not provided to the Auditor General?
Chairman, over 2 years is a fight back and forth on making system work. Therefore, you'll find that even documents missed intentionally because they would want, the same people, Mr. Chair, they would even give the Auditor General that investigate this particular item of Kenya Power. We're not sure that it was paid. Then later on they produce, because again, the perception which is created outside there, as you put it, when the report is out there, is that this money has been stolen. Until today, we told people that yes, there was a voucher of 6 million, which emerged from either it dropped here on the floor of the office. Nobody can believe. The voucher is work in progress. Civil service, I've not been there before. You realize that it's very hard to deal with the individuals, but when system they are working, indeed, we'll be able to have things working. With accruing accounting of that, we'll be able to sort a number of these problems going forward.
But the accounting standards will not solve your human resource problems. Because what you're talking about is probably sabotage or you're carrying baggage. It is your job to fix it.
Chair, as it were, you realize that human nature, it takes time. When people, they are used with a certain system, to change them, otherwise you will break them. Things have to really...
Let's be specific. Who has the job of providing documentation and supporting evidence for this 6 million? Who is that person?
Is that accountant, Chair?
Who is that? What's the name of that person, or what is that position?
I may not know every person who's supposed, but the person who was asked to provide that voucher and did not present. Chair, I've read about action since this report, because this report, when it came out on the row, as it were, before it was all over how Kisii has wasted public money. Then I've told them, anybody who answered a question with the Auditor General ought to tell us what did he do at that particular time to get the right information.
Have you taken administrative action on the person who was supposed to do this simple task. I mean, because you can be frustrated, you can express frustration, but you have the instrument of taking administrative action. And that's why I said at the beginning that officers have been hiding behind the back of the governor, because it's the governor who takes the questions. We want now to go directly. This is, I said earlier, this is a waste of the time of the Senate. 6 million, and I see the payment voucher here, I see a schedule of meters. Why should it be a big issue that ends up in an audit report, Governor? Have you
Chair.
taken administrative action?
Chair, on that same issue, you see, Governor, as the Chair said, today is a Monday. Definitely the senators will be engaged doing other things, but we're here to look at the accounts of Kisii County. And you come across a payment, a voucher, that is as authentic as they come. But at the time of the audit, this document was not there.